Start a new cycle. 1 hour maximum. Select the difficulty mode to view more information about it. The story will not change regardless of the mode you choose. Stress-free. Well, Zodiac. The true Virgo versus the Zodiac experience. The entire game is balanced with that mode in mind. Foes are challenging, requiring quick reflexes and strategic thinking to be defeated. Oh god. We're doomed. You may change modes at any time. Very good. The constellations are no longer aligned. I never ever understood the use of sound effects when text is rolling in. Find it irritating. The end of the Golden Age marked the beginning of a new era, where the Zodiacs could reign over their realms without the interference of the strict system settled by the rulers. But for my sister, that meant complete chaos. He has vowed to do something about it. This isn't unlike her. She spots something in conflict with her standards of order and symmetry. He'll destroy it. How could someone live in a world with this filthy... Back in the Golden Age this, Golden Age that, blah blah blah. She'd say out loud while bragging about how pure she is. This is, of course, laughable to someone like me who can barely take care of that for which she'd risk her own freedom. Is here a bit of a translation issue. I was helping her to see just how far she would go, for she always amuses me. The troublesome story begins 9.14 astronomical units away from here. Far, far away in a realm filled with goats. Goats? We have arrived at last. Hear me, you heretics. Your reign of corporate tyranny shall end today. Mercy will save you no longer. None shall stop the righteous purge that awaits your Lady Capricorn. Each and every sin committed in the name of your sovereign will be judged by my own sacred hand. For I am Virgo, daughter of Mercury and servant of purity. Basically killing everybody. And I will fulfill my duty as the great purifier of the celestial system. The return of the Golden Age is at hand. Boom. So, the gingerbread man. No one listened to you, Virgo. Aw, what? Such nefarious creatures. After practicing that great monologue for so long, we waited for 3 long weeks to get an audience with Capricorn. Capricorn is a very busy lady, so this is understandable, says the gingerbread man. Haven't they noticed their grand gate falling down like this? They are Capricornians. They are too busy with their agenda to notice us. Then this is what I shall do. Strike while they are unaware of my presence. But before doing that, be sure to check your daily horoscope on the red pillars. Fate is upon us. Fate is upon us. This is not going to make a lot of sense, I think. The Temples of Saturn, Chapter 1. Okay. We have a bag, we have equipment, status. Zodiac qualities, there's a triangle. Green beats red, red beats purple, purple beats green, I guess. Ambition, versatility, patience. Ambition increases all cardinal damage dealt and purity by 1% per point of ambition. Cardinal damage, as in on the chessboard. Ambition is how the cardinal quality manifests. It is the signature of the signs Aries, Cancer, and Libra, and Capricorn. Those who possess high ambition are initiators, full of vigor and an endless drive to achieve their goals. It's like the horoscope, the game. Mutable damage. Raises both hearts and purity. Patience increases all fixed damage dealt and hearts by % per. Can be recovered by drinking special brews. Purity protects hearts. Destiny! Each point in Destiny will raise critical, attack, and influence bonuses. Cuteness. Cuteness measures a creature's huggability. It's a standard stat in any RPG, we know that, right? It also numerically defines softness of both hair and skin. With prolonged exposure, cute creatures can cause irreversible harm to the soul. Okay. We also have speed, crit rate, influence. Controls all damage done by plagues on foes, both damage over time and instant. Ah. Sneaky. Defenses. Right, okay. Then we have a quest log. Yes, you do. The map. Parameters. Collecting crowns. You want to load a game save? That's the gentleman velociraptor. No, the gentleman T-Rex, sorry. Wow, I love saving. Anyone else here like to save their game? Lemonade. Its low sugar value may taste terrible, but it's terribly healthy. This contradiction raises the consumer's versatility. Our mutable damage and hearts and purity. That's good lemonade. Okay, you can have equipment, friends, parts, key items and recipes and consumables. The Sacred Doru. We've got a smite ability. There's an overview in numbers, in numbers and symbols of the stats. Here, 25 ambition. Translates directly to here. The Aspergillum. Is that an asparagus gun? It's the second weapon slot. Darius glove. And we've got the heresy projector. The powerhouse of the cell, your original appearance. Never forget your roots. I know I won't. France, Chief Executive Director of France Magazine. By Virgo. Okay. Counters. Purges. Alright, okay. The smite. Purge. And the vengeance counter. The load dinosaur and the safe dinosaur. And the cool snowman. Jump. The fat snowman has no regrets. Unpleasant smell. Irregular shape. Uninviting appearance. Rude much. A pair of boxes containing defective grenades. Coffee. Oh, I like this. The small truck is carrying boxes to the world outside the corporation. I won't leave this constellation until I have Capricorn's crown in my hands. Okay, fair enough. We can run. The celery goat. Alright, they talked about the goats. It's one of them! All the highborn must be exterminated. We won't fear hierarchy any longer. Kill! Kill! It hasn't even been 5 minutes since we got here. That's not true. And you're already fighting with goat people. I could use some reminders. The salary goat will likely begin with violence. Try guarding to gain purity. While your purity is up, you won't take any damage. Okay, on the right we see Virgo's the picture, and no purity currently. Purity. Oh. Watch out! The son of a Capricorn is attacking. Hit the A button now to block his suitcase. Alright, you get a counter turn if you had purity before being hit. Now use vengeance to pop the goat. Okay. So some things are on a timer. Cast a compressed nebula to pierce heretics' hearts. It causes a chain reaction to inflict direct heart damage. Exorcism. To deny blasphemous blessings. You still have some purity, so I'm going to smite. Purge. Oh, okay. The timer is much faster when you don't have the tutorial. They drink an espresso. They feel bureaucracy. Oh, okay. I would have to press another time. Wow, that's fast. I barely see it. Aha! We got him. Cost us some health. The world is cleaner. We got 8 stars. And coffee. I wonder why the son of a Capricorn attacked me right away. Not that my intentions were to spare such heretics, but still. Something is amiss. I must press on. Daily horoscope. It's a very hazy day. In combat, be sure to guard. By guarding, gain purity, which protects your heart from damage, but will start fading. Yes. It is perfectly round. A work of genius in snow crafting. The statue of Almighty Saturn stares imposingly. There's coffee. Wannabe salary goat. Oh, are you here to join the Workers' Manifesto? Look how cool they are with their katanas and stuff. I heard they even stole grenades. Yes, I hope to join the revolution and hit capitalism in the face with my suitcase. They are rebels. Capitalism. Don't scare me like that. Oh wait, Zodiacs! Prepare for bureaucracy. Yeah, okay, I will, this timed button thing is not for me. Ah, we nearly got him. I can somehow block that, but I don't see it in time. Ah, a co-worker joined. I should really try to block that. Let's see. Recovers hearts. I'm really not getting that. I'm gonna get some purity. Like I don't know where to look. Don't drink espresso. It's again that thing that I don't understand. Yeah, I can't turn down the difficulty now. Maybe I need to wait till the end. All right, full heal. That's very odd. The timing is weird. I don't know. That doesn't fit to the type of game either. So it's gonna be a JRPG style with lots of characters that you manage. Better work conditions. The rebellious workers won't let you pass. We're no longer your bees, Capricorn. This isn't your hype. Is Capricorn turning against her own servants? No. Blasphemy. Okay. Is it autosave? Of course not. Crap. I'm not sure I can... They read the manifesto. Okay, and then you juggle the different yeah, this. Then you juggle the different game mechanics to do damage. But I don't see how the timing mechanic is any fun. The game's really silly, and you can have 3 characters apparently, Virgo and 2 others, and then it's a reaction game or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's interesting enough as a turn-based fighter. Yeah, it does not save at all. Press free. I deal more damage and the timer, they still move forward. Alright. It's like you're only allowed to enjoy the slow mode when you come exhausted. Can we skip? I want to see how slow they move, right? And it's set new cycle, so I wonder if you're supposed to play more than once to get all out of it. I don't think so. But manual saves are a thing. Parameters, blueprints. Blueprint seems to be the map. Still fast. Yeah, I think when you hit the blue areas is when it's a perfect hit. And the white areas are a hit or a block. And the black areas are bad, but it's not really clear. Yeah, no. I don't think this is for me. I think it's a pretty interesting, silly game. Yeah, I don't know. So for example, if you start every single battle with block, that's gonna get boring soon. But otherwise you lose your heart rate. That was much more forgiving. Yeah, the more damage dealing is something that I can see. Oh, I could have blocked that. Yeah, that's the counter punch glove. Okay, so this seems quite approachable compared to the other things. A small shrine. Welcome to Capricorn Construction Corporation. Our snow is as grey as your hearts. What? Our hearts. The gates have been breached. The heretics have fallen. We should go over our plan. No, we're all set. This faint constellation will meet its demise. Pack of blueprints. Okay, so it's a bunch of bureaucratic goats, and we're fighting star constellations, which are called Zodiacs, and they sort of rule. You have an appointment. Okay. Yeah, I guess the story is quite fun, actually. But I don't think I could get through the gameplay. Is that Capricorn? Yeah. I've already mobilized the soldiers. How's the worker situation? They're making a fuss. And, well, she's already here. She came early today. As always. I'm Virgo. I'm so perfect. But I thought she would still be tied up in Libra's bureaucracy. According to my intel, it seems like Libra released her after Gemini stepped in. Ah, so it is a cycle. And everybody's aware of it, except for... Virgo. Who comes up with stuff like that? And there's your horoscope. I mean, you gotta give them credits for that. It's pretty silly. I'll leave it. I don't steal from snowmen. Apparently you can avoid combat. It is locked. Wait, is that? No. But there's coffee. And there's this weird noise. an engine room switch. Yeah, okay. I think I've seen enough. This is not my cup of tea. And if you are into the type of game and can see yourself do the oh wait, there. Do the story playthrough. But I think it's too much fuss for not too little story in the end. You have to like the gameplay, the reaction boosted left right combat. Not really. It's hard for me to say something about games like this because I really don't like the base gameplay.